YouTube world? Billy fucking Paz here, chilling out in the house. Just finished eating some Sal's pizza, drinking some Captains and iced tea in my WrestleMania cup. So that's what we're doing tonight. Anyways, let's get down to business. Paz has decided to tell y'all, everybody that's getting the Ring of Honor already has, doesn't know what to pick up. I'm going to tell you some DVDs that I like personally. Maybe you want to pick these up. You know, I picked out probably about 20 or 20 so from the collection that I'm just really high on. So maybe y'all want to check this shit out. And I'll give you a couple reasons why. First up, we have Manhattan Mayhem from 2005. You got CM Punk, Jimmy Rave, in a dog collar match. Love that shit. You got fucking Low Key talking about how he's coming back to fucking fuck this place up. You know what I'm saying? You got Austin Aries and Alex Shelley in a world title match. Jay Lethal, Samoa Joe. So, just overall good show. Love it. Can't go wrong. Tons of good stuff. That is 2005. Then we dip into the summer 2005. Depth for Dishonored 3. Okay, this is where CM Punk does his big, this is supposed to be his like last match kind of deal. And he plays it off like, alright, he just won the title. And now he's like screwing town with the title. So ROH style, Summer of Punk, they did it here first, so just remember that shit. But tons of great stuff on here. You got AJ Styles and Petey Williams. You got Samoa Joe, Colt Cabana. You got other stuff, Low Key and Jay Lethal. James Gibson versus Azrael versus Nigel versus Homicide in a four-corner survival match. And for those who don't know what a four-corner survival match, that's just your battle royale, your fatal four-way elimination style ECW shit. And of course, you have Austin Aries versus CM Punk in an amazing match in an amazing post segment. If you can't find this or you don't want to drop the money on it, just be sure to go out of your way to get the Summer of Punk DVD now on sale at ROH.com. Little plug. Love the shit. Joe Kobashi. I couldn't tell you any matches without looking on the back except for this one, but that is enough reasons for me to buy this because I love this fucking match. Love it. 5 stars for me, definitely. But you got Homicide versus Jack Evans, James Gibson versus Jimmy Yang Wang, Ricky Reyes versus Pele Primo. That's McGuinness versus Jay Lethal for the Pure title. I mean, just good stuff. Joe versus Kobashi. Can't fuck with it. So, next up, Final Battle 2005. Everybody talks about Kenta and Low Key. It's a great match. But personally, I prefer your Marufuji versus Bryan Danielson match for the ROH Championship. So, love that shit. Love Final Battle 2005. 2-disc set. Believe it's 2-disc. Maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. But just some fun stuff. I'm a big fan. I paid like $30 for it. Nowadays it's going for like $10 on eBay. So swoop that shit up. You get a chance. That's good stuff. Next up, my favorite DVD all time. Maybe my favorite feud of all time. You got Death Before Dishonor 4, ROH versus Team CZW. This is where they duel it out in the Cage of Death match. Loser leaves town. Holy cow! Yeah, come on. Just love it. Awesome storytelling. And what's good about this DVD is that you don't have to collect every ROH versus CCW DVD. This basically kind of sums it up. Sums up the whole feud through the video recap, the video wire, throughout the show as it is. So it's really dope, really cool to be able to see all that. Also, you have some other matches on here like Sanjay Dutt versus Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, 2006, fucking awesome heel, just amazing. Of course, you see Roger Strong versus Nigel McGuinness for the Pure title. Davey Richards versus AJ Styles, which is really not that great. Just because Davey hadn't really come to his own. But it is cool to see at the time. You're like, it's dope. Being a Joe Mark, too. Gonna see this. 5th year festival finale. This is his last match he has with his boy Homicide. Just really good. It's cool that it was overseas, because it was his, going away tour, but I don't know. Jimmy Ray versus Nigel McGuinness, fucking amazing. Then you have a ROH tag team title match with Davey Richards and Roderick Strong, versus Doi and Shingo from Dragon Gate. You have Mark versus Jay Briscoe, Matt Sydal versus Pac. Just a really fun show, so that's always good to pick up. Another DVD I'll tell you to pick up. Respect is earned. 2-disc set. Get this shit off high spots all the time, or they're eBay, always selling it. 2-disc set. Usually get this about $10, $8. just real nice stuff. If you get the 2 discs, of course. But it is the first ROH pay-per-view that was available through Comcast Cable, Xfinity, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So some good stuff on here. You have B.J. Whitmer versus Morishima, Marufuji versus Rocky Romero, fucking Morishima and Danielson versus Kenta and Nigel, Davey versus Eric Stevens. You know, just some good stuff. So respect is earned. Pick it up, $10. 2007. Love this. Going back to 2007, their second DVD, not DVD, but pay-per-view that they came out with on, you know, all that shit. I gotta actually get this signed by Steen now that he's back with the company, you know. This is Man Up. This is one of my favorite ladder matches of all time, and it's just great. It's fucking amazing. Also, the debut of Age of the Fall, which you'll find out later on in that tag match as it goes off the air. Other stuff you have on this DVD, Morishima versus Danielson, that's great. Austin Aries versus Davey Richards, that's great. Rocky Romero versus Matt Cross, that's great. Tyler Black versus Jack Evans, that's good too. So tons of good stuff off this DVD. And then we get into the third and final pay-per-view of the year. Driven 2007, Rave Honor. This is probably my favorite Bryan Danielson versus Nigel Wingetis matches. I did love the shit that they did at Final Rising Above 2008. Sorry, guys. Other great stuff you have on here is Jimmy Rave versus Morishima. You have the Briscoes versus El Generico and Kevin Steen. That's great. Marufuji versus B.J. Whitmer. I mean, the thing about 07, keep stumbling, is that they had all this international talent brought in. Your Marufujis, your Kentas, your Kojimas. You got your fucking who else they bring in 2007? Low-key. What the fuck am I saying low-key for? Morishima, like I said, this dude was just a monster in 2007. That's how he was billed. It was amazing, great, fucking awesome. So, also, in 2007, we got, no, actually, this is 2008, breaking the Super Card of Honor 3. Okay, it's got a lot of Dragon Gate guys coming in, but that's probably why it's so good, to be honest. You got Austin Aries versus Nigel. That's great. BB Hulk and Shingo teaming up to take on El Generico and Kevin Steen. You got other shit like Yoshizaki versus Delirious. That was great. Also, in the Dragon Gate Rules match, a 8-man tag. No, 6-man tag. What am I saying? Dragon Kid, Sema, and Sayoto, who are all trained by the Ultimo Dragon, which is great shit. You know, watch that dude. Versus Genji, Haruguchi, and Doi, and Yoshino. I ain't even gonna try and say some of these dudes' names, but good stuff. Just love it. Love this show. Mad fun. More 2008 we got right here. Death Before Dishonor 6. Some say this may be the greatest show of all time. I would definitely, go ahead and say I could see that. Yeah, definitely. You have a great thing right here. You got Marufuji versus Go Shizaki. You got Jimmy Jacobs versus Necro versus Austin Aries. You got Adam Pearce versus Brent Albright. I know you're saying, what the hell's that? But honestly, I love it, man. I love that match. It's so much of a slow build. Just awesome. You have the Vulture Squad, Ruckus and Jigsaw versus Jay and Mark Briscoe. Eddie versus Roddy. You have Nigel versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Tyler Black. Now, that is your main event. Also, you have Kevin Steen and El Generico versus Motor City Machine Guns. So, just awesome. But yeah, that's all I can fit in this video. Stick around. Part 2 coming up.